And I wasn't able to say too much to Punk because I was like very intimidated. I have to say this obligatory statement. The smell. Hey everyone, it's Ashley Lal, and today we're gonna be talking about how we went to CEO. CEO was different than I expected. I'm gonna tell you how and why. I really appreciated the scene of people playing Street Fighter. Like when I went to DreamCon and the Street Fighter 6 tournament was happening, it was a little different because there are a variety of people everywhere. Whereas when you go to CEO, it's just people thinking and talking about fighting games. I mostly stayed in the Street Fighter 6 section. I want to talk to you more about like the fun stuff that went on at CEO. Unfortunately, I did not register as a competitor. I had to register as a spectator because I registered too late. It would have been cool to compete, but I'm really glad that I didn't compete because having to wait in pools all day would have been so bad. I was doing other stuff in Orlando. So I'm low-key glad I didn't compete, but it would have been cool to like, imagine if I was in Dogura's pools. Like it would have been really cool to go against a pro and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so honored to lose to you. Hey everyone, it's Ashley Law. We're at the airport right now, about to leave. I have my new mic out. I hope it's picking up everything. I'm so excited. Like this is so amazing. I cannot wait to be at CEO. Leaving out of New Jersey is always a mess, but it's better than being at JFK. So guys, to start off the trip, I actually touched down in Orlando and then I went to get some breakfast at a spot called Hashigogo. I think that's what it was called. They were closing at 2, so I was like, I need to get a seat soon. And it was only like 6 minutes away from my Airbnb, so I was like, I'm lit. So then I started off my birthday weekend with a pineapple mimosa. Yes, I did. It was very interesting, a very strange drink. I don't think I would ever order that again. But it looked cute, and they put in this cute glass. But yeah, like I said, the drink, it was pretty disgusting, so I was like, let me get another drink. The breakfast was so good. The French toast was fire. I was like, where am I at right now? I will say this. I think I found a fly in my food, but I didn't want to say anything because I was like thinking like that just seems unfortunate to happen. That doesn't seem like a health and sanitation issue. So I was like, let me just work around this fly. But it's I was like, is this some Orlando bad juju or am I good to eat this? But I'm still alive today, so maybe it was all right. Okay, guys, so I just finished breakfast. You can tell on my breath I am full as fuck. Like, they gave me this big picture of a mimosa. I was like, yeah, it's over with. I'm cooked. But Florida's nice. Like, I mean, Florida's always nice. Like I said before, I've been here like so many times, but Florida is indeed nice. So then after I settled in, I got some tacos. Cavos or Cavas. I totally forget what it's called. But yeah, we went to a Mexican restaurant and we got some tacos and margaritas. And the really surprising thing about this place is that they randomly pulled out live music. Like they had a band come out of nowhere. And I thought it was so nice. I was thinking in my head, this is just the perfect way to welcome me into Orlando, into CEO weekend, into the fiesta that we are going to have later. All right, guys, we are at a Mexican restaurant getting tacos and tequila. This is my third drink today. Third and fourth drink. But it's cool. Hanging out with Nightmare. All right, guys, look at what we have. It's all right, guys. We finna tear this up. So my mission as CEO is to take a picture with Dogura. Nightmare, do you think I'm gonna be able to take a picture with Dogura?
Absolutely. Absolutely. All you gotta do is see him, spot him, and say, Dogura, I'm a big fan. Can I get a picture? He gonna say yes. He gonna say yes. And then he gonna pose up because he a real one.
It's day 1 of CEO. I don't even know if I should bring my leverless, but I'm gonna go get breakfast first, and then we're gonna skedaddle over to CEO, see what's poppin', see what everyone is doing, see all my friends. Like, I'm very excited. Everyone's gonna be in one spot. But yeah, day 1 of CEO. Gonna bring my leverless, and we're gonna run some casuals, and then look at pools and stuff. So. All right, so then on Friday, it was officially day 1 of CEO, and I was so excited because I kept mentioning in the other section of the video, am I going to see Dogura? Am I going to see Dogura? I put on my best fit. I was like, I don't know who I'm going to see today. So let me make sure I look cute. Like, yeah, the first thing I saw when I walked into the convention was this guy wearing a shirt. We are here at CEO, day 1, and we're in front of the junk food arcade stand. And let's see who we see today. Hopefully we run into some cool people today. So like most conventions, there were stands there for like different artwork and cards and phone cases, all that good stuff. But what made this convention a little different is because they had the custom PS5 showcase, the junk food arcade stand, and the Hitbox Ultra Victrix Pro, and one of the other arcade sticks were there too that I don't know the name of. PlayStation 5 Hitbox or arcade stick. Yeah, and then I walked over to Casuals, and Casuals was packed, guys. There was two venues. There was this like the main ballroom, and then there was where Jabali World was. And then we went to this one section that was selling shirts, and they were selling Street Fighter shirts, and I looked at it, I was like, I love this Sagat shirt. Then I saw this Akuma shirt. I was like, I love this Akuma shirt. But what made it interesting was that I was unsure if they used AI on the shirts. There was a Chun-Li photo that looked very suspicious, and it didn't hit me until literally after I'd bought the shirt that it might have been AI. They might have gotten me, but I'm not too sure. I saw Crime standing out in the wild, and that's what made this feel real to me. Now here's the thing, guys, when it comes to my goats, I'm now 25, right? It was my birthday at CEO weekend, and I can't do it with taking pictures with like 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds. I don't care how good they are at the game. I just can't bring myself to do that. Like, I'm not calling a little kid my goat, even if they're good at the game. And then at this time, I also ran into Brian F. Yeah, guys, Brian F was so amazing. He was being so incredibly nice. I was like extremely nervous, but he was just so chill. And then I was able to have a conversation at the bar with him. And it was really cool to just be having a natural conversation with someone so big in the scene. It was really nice getting all that insight from him. And it's like, these people are not trying to fight against you. They're trying to work with you and help you. So I really do appreciate Brian F and all of his advice that he gave me. And then I also took a picture with Nightmare, and I took a picture with Sherry, and I took a picture with Neo Judai, and some of the people in the FGC that I really appreciate being in there. After I took a picture with those people, I went over to the bar and got myself a lemon drop. This was my first lemon drop of the weekend, so I was so hyped. Like, I already knew that this was going to be the first of many. So after the drink, I headed over to Jabali World just to see what the arcade section was looking like. It was very quiet this day, but this section quickly became packed, like the next day and the day after. And then after all that happened, after Jabali World, I went to a hookah bar. I saw a post on Twitter that Bum posted, and he was like, I'm at Cafe 34 and I'm enjoying myself. And I was like, ooh, like I want to go there. So I was like, let me go to Cafe 34. Guys, we're at a hookah bar right now, and it's my birthday weekend, and I'm turning up. I have a Coca-Cola, and of course, the hookah. But yeah, they had a whole live dancer there, and I was also really confused. I was like, Orlando has a lot of live performances just in restaurants. I don't know if that was just like the second time that happened in that time frame. It's not like when I went to go get tacos, I went on a Thursday. So I was like, okay, there's nothing special going on today. They just might do this every Thursday. Hey everyone. It's the third day of Orlando and the second day of CEO. We saw a bunch of other people, Neo Judai, Carcinus, Nightmare. We saw a bunch of people. Today, I would like to see Dogra. Yes. And I would like to see more pools, more people play. And I want to play the game myself a little bit today. Hopefully we can make it happen. And we should have a good second day. So then it was day 2 of CEO, and I was like, I need a picture with Dogra. Today, no games are being played. I gotta see Dogra, and I gotta get a picture with him. Like, y'all know how I feel about Dogra. Like, I play Elena. And if you play Elena, you play, like, you know Dogra. Like, Dogra is the Elena king. So meeting him would just mean the world to me. All right, guys, we're here.
Nightmare.
Guys, we're here at day 2 of CEO, and I'm waiting for Dogra.
Oh, there you go right up.
Really?
Oh.
You're lying.
Bruh.
You're fucking. You're lying. This guy plays around too much. But yes, after everything, I was able to meet Dogra on Saturday. I took a picture with him, and I was so nervous, but he was so nice, and he did the exact Dogra pose I was looking for. and everything worked out. So I also happened to take a picture with Punk. I ran into Punk, and I wasn't able to say too much to Punk because I was like very intimidated. Like somebody called it aura, and I don't know if it's aura, but it just kind of made me think like the online scene, the offline scene are two different scenes, and he might have a reputation for being a little toxic online. So it's a little bit hard to think like, oh, like let me chop it up with Punk. But it was really cool that you stopped to take a picture, and I was like, yes, I got a picture with Punk. I got a picture with Punk. So then during CEO, in the middle of it, I actually went to the mall really quickly because I needed to pick up something from Sephora, but the mall was really nice. When I was in the Uber ride, my Uber driver was like, you picked the most bougiest mall to go to. I was like, I'm at the right spot. I'm at the right spot. So in between the money match and like me going back to CEO, I actually went and left to get some dinner. I got birthday dinner. I went to stay and watch Top 8 the next day, so I didn't want to actually do like a birthday dinner on my birthday. I was just trying to make sure that I hung out at CEO on the last day, and the last day happened to be my birthday. Birthday dinner. So yeah, I got birthday dinner, then I walked around in the park, and the park was so beautiful, guys. Like I was obsessed with this park. Such a nice area of Orlando. This is like in the downtown Orlando part. We're back from the mall. Like we have to talk about the Young Matt Teen versus Complex money match. But Young Matt Teen and Complex, they have been going at it for a long time. They actually even had an IRL altercation with each other where they pushed the other guy. So they were having a money match. And when I tell you this money match was packed, I was like, how did all y'all hear about this? Like, because I get it. I don't even follow Young Matt Teen on Twitter. I just see his tweets show up on the algorithm. But it's absolutely insane to me how many people caught wind of this money match. Like, there were so many people there. I was really living for it. I was like, this is the offline scene. Like, this is the offline shit that they be talking about. It doesn't get any better than this. You go to an event and there's just two really good players duking it out in a money match. You gotta respect the money match hustle too. I had a feeling that Young Matt Teen would perform well because tournaments is where he excels in, but you would think like MR matters, and this is like a good case of like MR not mattering because ranked and tournaments are two different types of games that you're playing. But no, the turnout for this event was absolutely crazy. I was so confused, but it was so much fun. Like I felt like I was right at home. I will say this though, I have to say this obligatory statement. The smell. Listen, I knew I was in an FGC event. There was gonna be people that wasn't showering, and I get it. Like y'all are locked in. Okay, I get what it's like to be in a tournament and not shower. I don't get it, but I empathize. I empathize with the people that go through that because you do have to be a sweat like to perform well in these games. These niggas are sweating hard as shit on this fighting game. And they're not showering. They're not brushing their teeth. They're not doing any of that. They are waking up and they're loading up Street Fighter 6. And you gotta respect some of their hustle. But I gotta say the smell was a little crazy at some points. Regardless, it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't anything where I was like, I need to walk away. But it definitely did irritate my nose a little bit. I was making sure that I did not have those allegations. Like I made sure to like smell extra good. But I don't know if some of the smell like it lingered on to me. Hopefully it didn't, because I don't want that allegation. Like, guys, we're at the Young Matt Teen versus Complex money match right now. Say something, Carsonis.
Yo, what's up?
It was just showing the meme of Complex and Young Matt actually fighting. Young Matt applied that pressure.
We're around some pros. We're around some heavy hitters. I can't say anything, guys. This is what happens when you're 5'3", guys.
Hey guys, make sure you give her a follow on everything. I'm Tento. I'm one of the commentators for the event,
I also happened to meet Tento. I didn't know Tento was helping me out a little bit. I was chopping it up with him and his friend by Shady Talks. Then he told me that he was a commentator for TNS. So I was like, oh my gosh, like it's really nice to meet you. I didn't even know, guys. And that's the one thing that I wanted to talk about with the FGC is that everyone is so down to earth. It's not hard to have a conversation with these people and talk to them about anything that you want to talk to them about. Like they were so amazing and cool and chill and willing to just like invite people into the community. It's crazy out here. Young Matt Teen winning the money match. $100 in his pocket. Yes, sir. We're here at CEO at 11 p.m. and I'm here with Nightmare. He's behind me. Where's Street Fighter 6? I don't know where the fuck it is. Oh, it's right there. Someone's playing it. Fuck. There's someone else here. What are we gonna do? And then I lit a cake. I lit a candle for my birthday, saying happy birthday for my 25th, and brought in the new day.
make that 2-5 wish.
Guys, I was so drunk when I went to close my eyes to make a wish. My eyes weren't even closed. Wait.
Come on now. There we go.
Hey everyone, it's Ashley Law, and today is day 3 of CEO, and also my birthday. So we're gonna do some fun stuff today. I think we might get a massage, and then we're gonna go see Top 8. So that should be fun, guys. Last night I had so much fun. And then I played some casual Street Fighter, and I got a little messed up last night, but it's all good because there was a lot of people looking after me, making sure that I got back safely. So that was nice. That was nice. I felt very comfortable in that environment. It feels like one big family. But today's the last day. Today is the last day. We'll see what happens today. Who wins CEO? There's a money match between Young Matt Teen and Complex, and Young Matt Teen beat him. But the crazier part about it was that there were so many people there. It literally felt like a Twitch stream IRL. Like, I was like, this is crazy right now. Like, this is really the FGC. But anyway, I will come back later when I'm doing something like as CEO or getting a massage or doing something later today. So I didn't record too much. I recorded the intro of like what was going on that day. But I got a massage. I got a massage in Orlando, and it turned out to be like kind of a flop because they did it in 30 minutes. I paid for an hour session. They were done in 35 minutes. I was like, what are we doing? Where's the rest of my massage? $120, 60 minutes, 35 minutes. So I was like, you know, I'm not gonna think about it too much. Let me just go back to CEO and think about this money that I just wasted. Day 3 of CEO. I went to CEO first, and then I watched Nightmare and Julius do some casual matches, and I was talking to some people about their leverless. I didn't play too many casuals. I played one on Saturday, and then I played some with Nightmare on Saturday and on Sunday. But when it came to playing with randoms, I didn't get too much experience playing with randoms, but that's because I was so busy like talking to my friends in the FGC. This guy is so freaking Hollywood. Everyone keeps going up to him like, oh my gosh, are you Nightmare? Oh my gosh, are you Nightmare? I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? What about who the fuck is Ashley Law? What the fuck? And then I stayed and watched Top 8. It was crazy because when I got there, it wasn't Top 8, it was like Top 4 at this time. Because after I got a massage, I went back to my Airbnb, and then I took a nap, and then when I woke up, it was 9:30. I was like, there's no way I'm missing this right now. Let me go back to CEO and enjoy my final day. When I got there, it was Blas versus Mickey. Blas was playing Jamie, so I was so confused. I was like, what's going on? So I was very shocked by that. A lot of people were picking their pocket characters. I saw that Kyozu also played Jury instead of Mai. He played Cammy and Jury. And I was like, okay, like everyone's coming out with their pocket characters for CEO. The crowd was super hyped, but the final performance, the final game between Tokido and Booce, that was a crazy game. I took out my camera thinking that Booce was gonna win. I was like, oh, this is the last game, 2-1. Booce got this because Tokido got to go into grand finals reset. There's no way right now. When I tell you that Tokido literally won with this much health and then proceeded to come back in every single game and locked in.
Look at those sick, the belt.
This is the power of Japan. No, Booce played his ass off, but Tokido, he had an amazing performance. So Tokido won, CEO. After this is when a bunch of people went over to get some drinks. There was like a CEO after party at the bar. And I didn't film too much of that, but I am going to use other people's recordings because they filmed some of that. So I was getting lit. A lot of people, because it was my birthday, they were like buying me drinks. And I can't say everything that I did because Not trying to get this video flagged, but I definitely had a time and a half. And just like that, guys, CEO is done. I'm about to head over to the airport and leave to go home. But guys, CEO was so much fun. The Uber's on the way. We're about to go home. Bye, Orlando. Yeah, with that, CEO came to a close and I was able to enjoy every single second of it. Shout out to everybody that made it fun for me. I met so many people. I was super excited to see all my faves at CEO. If you really want to see everyone that you love, go to CEO. And that's what I mean by CEO wasn't what I was expecting, because I thought that everyone was going to be Hollywood and act brand new. And it's cool to see people understand their influence and be inviting and welcoming about it and talk to people that are not at that same level yet. So I really did appreciate all the advice that I got, all the people that I was able to talk to, all the people that I drank with, all the people that really made me feel safe in that environment. The way that people take you in as a community, it's a very beautiful thing to see, guys. Like, the FGC is a very welcoming, wholesome community. Do they get a little weird? Absolutely. Yes, they do. They do. But that's every community. Is there a mess in the community? Yes, there's a lot of mess in the community. And you definitely saw that as CEO. I'm not going to lie. There's something different about the FGC, because even when there's mess, people are still willing to hang out with you, take a picture with you, and be cordial with you. They're willing to duke out their problems in a money match. Like, that's why I respect the FGC. Like, if there's no violence, just run the ones with me on Street Fighter. No violence necessary. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching and, you know, just making my CEO trip so much fun. Shout out to the people that supported me, that made this trip possible, because it was a super last minute trip. And would you go to CEO, guys? Comment down below if you would go to CEO next year. I think for now, I gotta hang up the towel. I don't think I will be at the next CEO, but I will definitely be back at CEO eventually at one point. Hopefully at the one that matters, because this one mattered. This one in 2026, like, you just had to have been there. And I'm so glad that I went. So guys, remember to leave a like and subscribe, and to check me out on twitch.tv/AshleyLol. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.